So today is day 384 of showing up consistently. All this thing is capturing my voice very well. Okay, I can see the bars going, spreading out. So you are wondering why I'm doing this video in an afternoon. Well, it is not afternoon. It is currently few minutes past 6, and I need to go to the market to get some things to come back home and prepare. And me doing that means that I will have to stay, I will have to spend like maybe an hour or maybe less than, I'm not sure, but possibly an hour. So because I'll be spending an hour, I have to do this video before I go, so that when I come back, I'll be able to sit down, rest, and cook judiciously. Anyway, one thing I want to say again is that tomorrow is 11th of July, and tomorrow is the deadline for any correction or any registration of PVC you want to do. Tomorrow is the deadline. So if you have not registered up till now, I don't know what you're waiting for. You cannot vote online. It's not possible. You cannot vote on Instagram or social media. All those stuff that you're talking on social media or Instagram, you have to come and do it out by voting. So that's that about that. So today was a very good day. I went to the gym. I cycled to and fro. To was 11 kilometer. Fro was 13 kilometer, because I think 13 or 14 something, because I passed another route. So I came back home. Today was like day. Ooh. My eyes, oh, I don't like scratching my eyes. Today was leg day. Today is leg day. So I walked my leg different way, from cycling to every that thing I did it. Then after I was done with working out, then I started to wait a bit to talk with people in the gym. And it was nice. It was nice. We shared our gym routine, how we cope after once we get back home. Some some of us we sleep when we get back home. Some of us, if you eat, the instant you eat, you just go to sleep. Many of us have known that, so we've tried to adjust when we eat when we get back home for as long as possible. You know, so that's just basically it. Me, I know that once I get back home, whether I shower or I don't shower, I'll just be feeling drowsy. I know. So I always try to make sure that I'm always doing something, one thing or the other. Always doing something. If it is reading, if it is not reading, if it is reading. If it is watching movie. But I must just make sure that I'm doing something for the next 1 to 2 hours, so I will not fall asleep. Because if I fall asleep, it's going to be a very deep sleep. I'll just wake up and thinking somebody has to. Anyway, it is what it is. So what else? Okay, I've been editing videos. I'm rounding up my week for work, because tomorrow I have some video editing I have to do. So once I'm done with that, I'm officially done for this week for other clients. Then on Saturday evening, Sunday, I build my company portfolio, because now I've registered a new company. There's a lot of issues. I don't know. I just don't know how to put it, to explain it. No, remember I said that I've been going through some things in this past June. One of those things was with my company. The company had issues to the extent that only registration of another company. We had to change the name. Changing the name, changing the name worked, but it has not reflected on the FIRS portal. And I cannot keep on doing business with a company that his name has not reflected on FIRS portal, meaning that it's going to be accumulating, how will I put it? It's going to be accumulating tax that I've no that tax that I'm not even supposed to pay, because I've not even earned anything from. So I had to jettison the company and move on to another company. Then we're looking towards winding down that previous company. And I cannot mention how much I've spent on on this company that we are going to try to wind down now. Spend a lot. Honestly, I've spent a lot. I cannot just start calculating how much, but how will I say? I've used it to learn lesson. I've used it to learn lesson. There's a saying that I always find funny, but it is true. I just found it true. Found it to be true that life is hard. If you want life to be harder, own a company. And that is true. But you move on. I've not had time to build my think and grow rich, honestly. This week was so busy. I had to visit a FIRS office. I had to do a lot of things, and because this week I resumed gym back. I resumed gym back. So everything just looked a little bit cramped. So once I'm done with my masters, I'll be able to create more time for other things, like teaching people, all sorts of things, etc. etc. I realized that this I'm doing now. So anyway, that's just basically everything for a day. 384 showing up consistently. Need to go to the market now and get some stuff and come back home so I can sleep on time and wake up in time tomorrow. Because I need to sleep, like deep sleep. So that's going to be everything for today. See you tomorrow on a Saturday.